in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New York Giants on Sunday Night Primetime.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
2. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. There. Good defense, held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
60 Bison.
He'll go play action here with Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Bobcat.
To the air once more is Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Let's go now.
Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. Room to run at the 30. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The kick is good, but there are penalties. penalty flag's down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Giants.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
First down and goal.
It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28. They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
On the play fake.
You work all week on these goal-to-go situations. You got to have it. You've got to take advantage when you're down this close, and not exactly an ideal sequence. Run game stuffed. Then you go to the air, and your protection can't hold up. Now you've got to try to find something here on third and goal, and what was once a promising drive could end up being a bit of a letdown.
Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal.
60 Eagles, 60.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Now after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Man in motion, heading left. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Second and 10.
Get it. 77 Wolf. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 trap 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down.
19. Hey, pass. 19 Riot.
He'll look to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. On fourth down, on comes Jake Camarda to punt for Tampa Bay. Oh, how about that? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, it is Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's Dart, and that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion.
79 Broncos.
The drive begins with a run by White. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Tyler Newton is there for the stop.
Hold the ready.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Panthers.
Now they'll set up to throw. Rolling right. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
18, Pioneer.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19.
Private start on the ground. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Brian Cook up to the safety spot to make the tackle.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Hawk 7, go.
Quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. The attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Ready.
Get out of here with a W on this.
Ready. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. Get up.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner. And now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field. And he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns. But that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Right back to Irving. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. He's able to pick up the first down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Warriors 70. Steady.
They'll look to throw. Left side, he's got Njoku. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 41 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He fields it at the 8. Boom! He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready.
A play fake, now Dart. Moving to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, Dart. Quick hitting slant there, and they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Dart. And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
Come on. Set. 18, Pioneer. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 50, trap 50.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Buccaneers. His 12th touchdown of the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Buccaneers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Dart. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. First time he's caught. Ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hut, hut.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. The Bucs have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble. And all of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
60. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
He'll drop the throw. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. 3rd and 9.
Ready? Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. Moving left. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll go play action here with Dart. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
70 range. 70 range.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 1st and 10. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. On 1st down, Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
19. Trap 60. Trap 60. You got to throw this up. Check out.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Open man is Robinson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bucs 17-yard
Dart
line.
going to throw here on 2nd down. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Giants.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Second down and 3.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw. He brings it in, the tight end is Joku. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Okay, ready? Liking 18. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown, Tampa. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
His kick is good.
A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready? Here we go. 18 cards, go.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On play action, it is Dart. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked by Benjamin Morrison. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now like they score on their own.
Yeah, they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick-6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
He fields it at the 8. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard on that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Let's go now.
They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
But down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brian McCollum. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Just really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
60 Maverick, 18 Pioneer.
On the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Eagles. Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Riggs. Steady.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. It's a short throw. Caught by Njoku. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down. Coming up.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll send a man in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. For 15 yards on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Viking 18.
To the air now on 1st and 10. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
14-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Flush to his right. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield. Bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
7 Pirates. Warrior 70.
Out of the gun. 3rd down. It's Dart. Open man. That's Slayton. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
And the Giants, 1st down.
70 Rangers.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's thrown right side.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
He gets that complete downfield to Slayton. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Now it's York for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Giants are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They'll start this on the ground. Here's White. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set.
They'll go again with White. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
70.
A loss of 2 yards.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 sight. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Outside. It's complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Break. Ready. 19 Charger. 19.
Again, this is Irving. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Ready.
Irving now gets it to start the fourth. And this is a slight improvement over the previous. They're not going to lose yardage. Not gaining any either. It's third down.
And it's third down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. Moving outside the pocket. Taking off. He'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Warriors 70. Buffalo 80. Cut 19. Let go.
Throwing now on first and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's in! Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That his second TD catch of the season. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Let's go. Panther 11. 60 Eagles.
Out of shotgun. It's done. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
70 Lions.
Throwing, dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 34.
The throw is Dart. Throwing it right. The Bucs have it.
Mike, we hear that term, run after catch, so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 4.
Here we go. Sack. Buffalo 18. 60 Bison. Ready.
Throwing is Dart. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. It's third and 4. once more is Dart. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will have a Giants first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
First down.
To the air again goes Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
5-yard line.
Throwing again, Dart. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick six in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision, doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
19-18.
Dart gonna throw it again. And he's in. Cade Stover. Touchdown, New York. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least we'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. Looking to throw. It's Dart, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Hold the check. Panther 11. Got it? 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Tight end going in motion here. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let one go. Down the middle. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. For some, a big one there to start the drive. To gain of 43 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them,
to the goal line and in. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bucs are able to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, They know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. Oh, in trouble here with the snap, and that's a loose football. At least he was able to get back on it himself, but it was fourth down, so they have turned it over on down.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newbin. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Track 60. Take. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 tight. 19 tight. Take go.
Here's Dart on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 19.
Now Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Ready? 19 tight. 19. Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
It is 2nd and 6.
Viking, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Going for it all. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
70, Warriors, 70. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Panther 11, 19 Lions. Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
19 Tiger.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Buccaneers stretch things out even further.
Giants 20. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Viking 18. Ready.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Again, working deep downfield. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. And they made it look easy. Their offense playing at about as high a level as they can play. Defense wasn't too shabby either. And they're able to get the victory here by a rout in grand style. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.
Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. Then it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team. I'm what I hype about. I'm what they rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out. But I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married to mud, I can't wipe and I'm wiping. I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that. Yeah, different than all of them rats. My heart is a test. Lab on them outside and stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that. And the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these joints, I just these belt check. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team. But there's don't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluent.